Okay guys, in this video, it's Wing Chun for beginners, avoid getting trapped, part 2. Okay, trapping hands. As I explained in the previous video, it's an important part of our training. And once you start to develop your confidence, you understand the sensitivity side of things with your training. If you remember on the previous video, I demonstrated from the cross arm chisao position how to start with a paksao. So just to refresh your memory, I start with a paksao. The person intercepts with a guarding hand, then I can trap and follow up. So basically what we're doing here is starting park and then lap. I'll do it again. I'll go park and then lap. Now, for today's video, because it's part 2, what we're doing now, instead of starting with a paksao, what we're doing here is starting with a lapsao. So I'm reversing the order of things. So on this one, instead of slapping it, what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull. So as I pull, boom, then Brendan is stopping me with his guarding hand, intercepting my punch. So as I lap, he's intercepting. Lap, he's intercepting. So how can I follow up? Actually, I can do a second lapsao. So I go 1, 2, boom, trap, and then go. I go 1, 2, trap, and go. Do it one more time, like that. This is the part that you want to avoid basically getting trapped. So what can I do? As I explained in the previous video, when Brendan does a lapsao, I'm stopping it. His job is to try and pin me across with his lapsao and then punch. What I want to do, if he starts again, he laps. Obviously, I don't want that happening. So the moment he sets up the lapsao, I want to use another basically guarding hand on him, which is bringing my tansao up. So then he does a lap, he does a lap. I trap him and basically reverse the game plan on him. So he pulls here, boom, trap, and then you go. We'll do it one more time. 1, 2, trap, and go. I go 1, 2, trap, and go. Now, that I would say is your first option when stopping the lapsao. Once you gain a bit more skill, a bit more confidence, you can actually jam that second one. So he's doing the first, and then for the second one, when he's pulling, I'll jam it, and then go through. So go 1, 2, boom, right? He pulls, boom. But then I'm just jamming that second one. We'll do it one more time. So these are very basic but very effective techniques you can use in your training to avoid getting trapped. Once you have practiced part 2, I highly recommend you work on part 1 and 2 as part of a kind of like a sequence. It's not that in a real situation this will ever happen as a long sequence, but what you want to do is just basically train yourself to respond, to have those instincts, those reflexive movements according to the structure of the technique and doing it effectively to the best of your ability. Okay, so that's it for today, guys. If you haven't checked out part 1, I'll post the card up here so you can see what it's all about. And then that's it for today, guys. I'll see you in the next one.